I'm at Beaver Valley Stone, and one question I get a lot is to put a stone on a porch, let's say on a front entry, to come up with they have a height problem, and to put a thin stone, not a tile, but a natural stone on top of their porch surface. The only problem is when you get into thin stones, let's say under an inch, there's difficulty. The choice goes down a lot. Here, as you can see, in 1 inch, in this one area here, in 1 inch, there's a good selection. And I'll show another video of more square cut on the 1 inch. But in the thin stuff, as you can see, everything comes thicker. 1 inch, inch and a half, 2 inch. Here's 1 inch. The only you get here into a thinner. As you can see, this is a slate product, thin. These are only maybe about a 1/4 inch thick. And these could be. The only problem is when you get to the edge. When you get to this edge here, what do you do about that? That's a problem. But as you can see, this whole pile here, there's thin. So you can put these on a porch if you have a height restriction and you need to come up with a thin stone. Your choices are these slates, and here's another thinner, this quartz product. As you can see, it's maybe about 3/4 of an inch thick, and it has a nice color here. This could be rock faced, so you could have a nice rock faced edge, but that's about 3/4 of an inch thick, half an inch. And then here's a black slate. You can see this whole row of black slate. That's not a bad, so that's about half an inch thick, I would say. Not a bad, this is nice color. I like this color here. The only problem is you get a little bit of this flaking. So you'd have to use that maybe as your top side. Use that as the bottom and have the nice smoother up top. But you can see that's about 3/4 of an inch thick. Then we have some more of the same material but in random flagstone. So there are choices available that you could put this. Look at that. A little bit rough though on the surface. And then what do you do about the edge? So there's what Beaver Valley has, probably one of the largest stone yards, and I think they're claiming maybe one or their first or second largest in North America. Thin stones is definitely a challenge. You have your slates and maybe this other quartz, this product right here. Those are your two choices. You know, as you can see, everything else is thicker. Here's the rest of Beaver Valley, thick. I'll show you more square cut stones, but that's the thin stuff. Let's go down this aisle, see if I missed anything. Nope, that's all. Well, maybe this red here, but that's a little bit thicker. That's almost about 1 inch. Lots of choices in 1 inch. Lots of choices, but less than 1 inch. Look at that. That's nice. I think this is the elite blue. So there you have it. Choice limitations on natural stone, less than 1 inch. Those are your choices. I'll do another video with all your choices for 1 inch. There's a lot of availability for that. See? There you go.